My beautiful Aqua gang, what it do, you guys? It's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a general message for my beautiful Aquarius soul family. I hope you guys are doing super fantastic. Holy angels and spirit guides give us exactly what we need to know in regards to Aquarius gang, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. The messages, of course, are general, you guys, okay? Take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't force anything to fit. Cross watchers, place yourself where you belong in the storylines, okay? Everybody take a moment to click that like button, please, as well as the subscribe button if you want to make it official. We would love to have you. Happy birthday to those of you who celebrated yesterday, including my daughter. My daughter's birthday was yesterday. Happy belated Valentine's Day. Hope you guys did some things to fill your own cup, okay, and not waiting for people to do that shit for you. Or if you are involved with someone, I hope it was beautiful for you, okay? Those of you celebrating today, happy birthday, baby. We got just a few more days, right, left in our season, but we always lit, baby, right? It don't matter what season it is. We be showing up and showing the fuck up. Okay. Well. Whoa. Shall I say someone is definitely getting a taste of their own medicine, okay? Whomever this energy thinks you were, they kind of are figuring out that they got it all wrong. And I felt that initially as well. Very first card out was the Fool card. So I thought, okay. That could work, right? Fool card energy is definitely fire, right? Fire is about action. It's about movement forward. It is about passion. It's about something feeling really good and having inspired action to going towards that thing, right? Taking a leap of faith, not really knowing how things will transpire, but kind of going with the flow of what feels good to you. That's the Fool card, right? Being optimistic about things, not necessarily having expectations, but being optimistic. And I feel like that worked in this person's favor, viewing you as the Fool energy. Sorry. Right? Some of you may have Aries within your natal chart, but I don't think it's predominant. And if you're here, you have Aquarius within your chart. And I feel like that is the portion that you ended up stepping into. And this person is feeling like they've met someone else, right? Like they don't understand, you know, how they could have pegged this or gotten this so wrong. Now, the Fool card can also signify foolery, foolishness, fuckery, and fucking around, okay? Yeah, a vagabond, potentially very young, immature, if you will. Now, I don't get that this person pegged you as someone that was immature, but I do get that they kind of wanted to play into or at least take advantage of the optimism that you had. So your optimism or the way you were viewing this connection, which was rightfully so, because I feel like the way this person came in, it was a lot of fun. The Fool card is fun, you guys, right? It's having a good time. It's going out. It's like going on that first date or having that first conversation and not wanting it to end, right? It can feel extremely exhilarating and empowering and just really fucking good, you know? So I feel like this person plays on people's emotions in that sense, right? They don't necessarily look for the cups. They look for people who are excited about them. They look for people who are excited about the future, okay? Optimistic about the future, willing to take risks with them. And then I feel like they switch it up. Okay, I don't get that this Fool card energy lasts for very long. It's fun, but then it ends. It's very short-lived. So you would have felt really good about this connection and potentially felt like you got bamboozled because we have your air coming out immediately. Do you understand what immediately means? And when I tell you the air, okay, the first card was fire, right? The Fool card is represented by the Aries energy. Every other card except a couple of others, right? Like two others is air. Air came in and predominantly overthrew all of the other energies that were here. So I feel like you really stood in your power, or this person feels like you ripped a mask off. That's what I feel, right? That's what they're saying, okay? Now, you could definitely view this in a totally different way or aspect. This is this person's view, their energy. And it's sort of like they feel like they got bamboozled, right? So I do get that this could be a bit of a game for this person. Not a game, well, yeah, a game, guys, right? We're just going to call a thing a thing. I'm not going to sugarcoat shit for you, bitch. I'm talking to this person now. I'm not sugarcoating shit, okay? I'm going to keep it a buck. It was a game. You lost. Now what do you want? Now what do you want us to do? You pulled all these cards before we even press play, bitch. Now what do you want? Like what are you here for? Longing for what? For what? Some sympathy, some empathy when you tried to get played, but you got played. You tried to play, but you got played. Should we feel sorry for you? Like I just don't understand, y'all. Like what? Huh? What? Four Swords follows the Fool card right after. So it was short-lived. Like I said, I feel like it was up and then that shit went all the way the fuck down rather quickly. I don't get that this was like... So this person is viewing you as somebody who was able to easily recover because we have the Four of Swords, right? And they're giving double meaning to this Four Swords energy. So they're basically saying it went from the Fool card energy, which is all of that big, you know... passionate, like fun, exhilarating rush energy, right? A beautiful rush. And then it quickly changed to the Four Swords. Now this signifies how this person reacts anyway. Okay. They're able to really put on a good show is what I'm hearing. So you would actually believe that they are also reciprocating that Fool card energy with you, right? So you're getting the text messages, you're getting the phone calls, you're getting everything that signifies that they feel the same way and that this could possibly be something or that this is going somewhere, that the both of you are feeling this energy, this magnetism, this need to want to be around each other or the want to see where it could go, right? Like just really feeling good about what's happening now and excited about what could happen, about the potential of things. So I feel like they reciprocated to an extent, but then they pull all the way back with the Four of Swords being like very cold, like distant, detached, potentially not answering your phone calls or text messages for hours or days or weeks, months for some of you, right? Like just disappearing potentially. Okay, taking a breather. Now, that to me is manipulation, or I should say gaslighting, because if you just fall off of a conversation or if you stop communicating with somebody, if you just decide to go from steaming, spicy, okay, hot as fuck, fiery, and now all of a sudden we in Iceland, bitch, we in Antarctica. And then you just want to say, oh, I was just taking a break. I was just taking a rest. I just needed, you know, a little bit of space. I needed a little bit of time. Nothing is wrong. We're good. You and I are good. It's like, we're not good. Like, what the fuck? You changed overnight, bitch. What do you mean? We're good. That's for those of you who did get the opportunity to ask this person, what is going on? Why are you acting like this? Why are you behaving this way, right? Trying to get answers, trying to decipher how did it go from steaming fucking hot, a sauna, right? This fiery exchange to all of a sudden 1 word, 2 word answers, if at all, right? For some of you, zero communication, zero conversation. It was a drastic shift. So here's the thing, right? In reference to you, the way like this person sees you, the way that this person experienced you, they very much so liked you. You did not read incorrectly into their energy or their attraction for you. Let me just say that first. Secondly, they didn't like it, right? I feel like this person likes to deal with people who question themselves, question who they are as a person, or who write their boundaries in jello, okay? Some shit that we could just chop the fuck up, you know? Or boundaries that are there, but not really there, right? Like they're illusions, and they have the ability to move and sway. They're made of rubber, right? So they'll bend for whoever should be deemed acceptable to have them bending for, which is like, what are you talking about? I feel like this person played in your face a little bit. Can I just say that? Yeah, guys, I do feel like you played in your face just slightly, right? You want the truth? I'm going to give you the truth. I don't get that they gave the truth to you. I feel like this person lied right to your face, right? Or gaslighted you is what I should say, because it's like you changed up. You're not the same. You're now cold, right? We had a great night. We had a great time. We've been doing well, right? Things have been going. Then all of a sudden I get the cold shoulder. All of a sudden I just get your ass to kiss, bitch. Like all of a sudden I get silence. I get the silent treatment. What do you mean? You just You needed to do something today. You were busy. You had to work. Such and such and such. Whatever the excuse was, guys, it was a lie, right? It was a lie. It was them telling you right in your face that what was happening in your face wasn't happening in your face. That's gaslighting. Okay? It's gaslighting. That's the truth. The honest truth is they both like your confidence, your strength, your extrovertedness, right? For some of you, your personality, all the things that make you you, right? Everything that goes in your pot of gumbo that makes you. They love that shit. They also hate it because it doesn't really benefit them. So they have to humble people, right? Like they have to humble you. You're good, Fool card. I'm going to come towards you. I will indulge you. I will, engage with you. I will most certainly partake of your cups, your resources, your pentacles, if you have those. You know what I'm saying? I'll partake of some of those wands if you have those. If the two of you were in any kind of physical or intimate contact, I'll hang out with you. I'll enjoy all of that good shit. But then I also have to let you know that it's not that great. Like, you're great, but like, not so great to where, I need to be bending over backwards for you, or not so great to where I need to be doing certain things or giving you certain accolades. Like, it's good, but it's all right. I mean, it's all right. And it's a total lie. So they like to humble people. And in order to do that, they do come in fiery, hot, steamy. They like it. They love it, in fact. Okay? Enjoying it, enjoying the time with you. But just so they're not in a position where you understand how much they're enjoying it or you understand your worth. Now, this is where they had you fucked up. Okay? You still doing shit from the past. This is where they had you fucked up, right? The Fool card said to them that this was a go. This was a green light. You were perfect, prime for the picking. Okay? Perfect prey, if you will. They preyed upon you. Enjoyed your time, your energy, your effort, your money, your body, all of that shit. And they thought that they were dealing with that fire energy so that you would be wanting more. Okay, that you would be wanting more, that you would be wanting more. If they have you longing, right? And everything is all up. Everything is up. The flames are burning, right? And then they put some water on that shit. They put some ice on that shit. They put that shit on ice out of nowhere. It will confuse people, right? It will have you wanting to know the truth. It will have you longing for the truth. At least that was supposed to be what happened, guys, okay? I don't get that that's what happened. I don't get that. I don't get that. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you did contact this person, it was just to see. It was just the regular communication. You weren't longing for answers from them. Okay. Or you at least did not communicate that to them. I don't feel that. Okay. The very first time you communicated with them and they switched up, you were done. Like, you were done. You cut this shit right the fuck off. Okay. Now keep in mind, tarot is fluid, guys, right? Don't force anything to fit. I already said that. But also, this could be something that is currently unraveling or predictive of the future. Okay. Now, this Ace of Swords now, to me, is communicating that this person brought the air and they didn't realize that they were dealing with an actual air sign. So you like, bitch, you want air? I'm going to bring you a fucking tornado, bitch. I'm going to bring it to you. Okay? It'll be a windstorm, bitch. That's what we're going to have. We're going to have a windstorm, ho. 4 of Swords, Ace of Swords, 10 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 3 of Swords, motherfucking 5 of Swords. Like, the air is all encompassing and they've been waiting. They've kind of been waiting. They've been waiting. They've been waiting for your heartbreak hotel text messages. They've been waiting for you to, call them drunk, and wonder why why did the Fool card energy go away? They want you to make a fool of yourself. Just so that they can know, yeah, like, you're great. And they definitely do view you that way. They view you up on that pedestal. They need to bring you down a little bit. And it is with the intention to feel better about themselves. It is something that they need. It's something that they need in relationship to feel like they're better, or to feel like the person that they're dealing with views them as the catch and not the other way around. So they've been waiting for your Ten of Swords energy. Ten of Swords for me is the end of a cycle, but it starts out with the Three of Swords, you know what I mean? And when you encompass that with confusion, when you encompass that with somebody who changed up and switched up overnight, okay? It's sort of like they weave this web, this spider web, and it does become very confusing. And with you being an air sign, very much so analytical, very much so needing things to make sense. If it don't make sense, then you try to make it make sense, and you almost need the answers. But I don't feel like you leaned into that. In fact, you gave this person all of the air, right? So they're the ones feeling the cold. They are the ones feeling the distance. They are the ones feeling the detachment. They are the ones who have now evoked this mental imprisonment on themselves. Now, will I say that they are in this Eight of Swords energy longing to hear from you necessarily, or longing to be with you? I can't say that, guys, okay? Because we do have the Nine of Pentacles here. So this person enjoys their singleness. They do enjoy being single. They are self-sufficient to an extent, right? I feel like when they get involved with people, it is a means to an end. I don't get that this is the type of person who is ready for a relationship, okay? It's not a thing. What I feel their Eight of Swords stems from, along with this Three of Swords, is not only misreading you, okay, but why are you not hurt? Like, why are you not crying? Why are you not torn to pieces? Why are you not asking them what's going on? Like, you contacted me one time, maybe, if that, and then nothing else. I put you on ice. Don't you want to know where the fire went? Don't you want to know if it's possible for us to reignite the flame? Don't you want to know what happened? Don't you want to know why I pulled away? Don't you want to know? Don't you want to know? Do you not want to know? It's really fucking with them. They do not understand, guys, okay? They're not understanding. Seven of Cups. That's confusion. Right? They try to make it so good that people who they pull away from out of nowhere, right? Surprisingly pull away from, are not only longing for answers, but they have grown this addiction to them, right? Or a codependency is what I should say. So much so to where they don't see any other outs. They don't see any other options. All they see is that they need to know what happened here. This is my person. This is my soulmate. This is like, we had such a great fucking time. I can't believe it's over. I'm so sad. This is terrible. What happened, right? What do I need to do to have it back? And these people contact them over and over and over and over and over and over for weeks and weeks and months and years and years. Text messages, texting themselves, I'm seeing a visualization of text message threads of people having conversations with themselves. So they like don't even answer. Did that happen? Did you text this person just like a hey, or just like regular? And they didn't respond, and they didn't respond. That is a part of their game. And then after they didn't respond, you didn't respond either. You hopped on your motherfucking chariot and got the fuck out of Dodge. It's definitely fucking with their head. They don't understand how this happened, okay? And so that is where the attachment is coming from. This is why they're in the Eight of Swords energy. They're not able to move forward. Now, the Three of Swords to me does signify that out of all of the people, this person potentially had the most fun with you, right? Like they potentially really liked you is what I keep hearing, right? You were a great time. You would have been a prime pick for this supply. If you would have taken the bait for the game, they would have done this with you multiple times, right? It would have been perfect, right? Because it would have filled their cup like no other. Seeing someone like you begging, or seeing someone like you showing up to overdo it, right? Outdo yourself, overgive, overextend, try to overachieve, right? Try to figure this out, use your analytical senses and try to understand what will make them want you as much as you want them. That's kind of how it goes for them, okay? They're waiting for it. or they have been waiting for it. And the longer they wait, the more this Seven of Cups ramps up. So their mind is getting away from them, right? So they're wondering if you have other options as well. They're also very much so confused about why they have not heard from you. They're right on the brink of being the one to reach out to you. But I feel like they're holding themselves back, and they're waiting on that because they feel like if they're now in the Three of Swords and the Eight of Swords, that if they contact you first and move towards you, even though for some of you, you contacted them already and they left you on red, or they did not communicate with you, they're like, but you haven't done it multiple times. Like, you're not popping up to my job. You didn't call my mom. You didn't call my cousin. You didn't like send me messages from every, social media platform and through my email and call me with a blocked number. Like, you didn't try everything. You didn't do your best. But they're this close, right? Because it's just been an extended amount of time, longer than what they are comfortable with. And this is why it's painful. Because for them, this is what they need or what they long for in order to see if someone really likes them. You see what I'm saying? It's to see if they, so it's a skewed way of thinking, right? They see your worth. Point blank in the period. They need to humble you. And in order to do that, they need you to chase them and view them as the catch. And then that way they'll feel good about themselves. And they'll also feel like they're deserving of this relationship, or that they're deserving of you. But I feel like this is the type of person, even if they move forward and throw away their player card, right? Throw away their black book, not be single anymore, they will still run tests like this in a relationship because they always need that validation. They always need to hear it. They always need to see it. But the way that they need it is very toxic. Okay, let's just say it. This is not the type of person who longs for you to tell them that they're beautiful, or longs for compliments, or longs for, you to tell them that you love them, or just, see the normal things in a relationship that signifies that a person is there, that they support you, that they want you, the nurturing qualities of a relationship. They have a very skewed way of, in their mind, what it means, what you need to see, what you need to hear, what needs to happen and transpire in order to recognize if you're deserving, if you're worthy. So the fact that this is backfiring, right, is backfiring in more ways than one, right? Because they did have a blast. Fool card. A fucking great time. If you were intimate with this person sexually, I mean the best. Like, blew their mind, okay? Toe curling. That's what I heard. Right. Outside of that, okay, if that's not you, then don't force it to fit, okay? They didn't need me to say that. They never expected for you to bring the winter, okay? It was all fiery, hot, summery. Y'all was frolicking on the beach in your bikinis and your hoochie daddy shorts. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had a good time, okay? Sipping some cocktails. Everything was great. Palm trees. I see the sun, right? Shit was hot. Beautiful. And then here they come. They're like, today, the forecast is calling for snow, bitch. You like, snow? No problem. If you want to bring the snow hoe, I'm going to let you know. Bars. How this shit really go? They're like, I thought you were a fire sign. Nah, bitch. Nah. Now, let's blow this motherfucker away. Okay? Yeah. Gusty winds. Along with the snow. Okay? I'm going to call my homegirl up. She going to bring the rain, bitch. Okay? We're going to bring all the elements to your doorstep. How does it feel to be played with? How does that feel? So the nerve of this person to now be the one like looking at you like you played them, even though they were in fact playing, they feel like their playing is acceptable, right? Because it's the only way that they can really I'm hearing survive, and that's quite sad to me, you guys. I'm hearing like that's the only way that they can survive or thrive in romantic connections. It's like, why not just stay single? But they can't, right? It's something that they need. They long for it. So they do come into people's lives just to fuck it up, just to make themselves feel better, to fill their cups, right? They like to get that attachment going. It makes them feel good. It's what allows them to be confident. It is where their confidence stems from and their self-esteem. So they will not stay single. They have never just been single or just been by themselves. They've always been dating someone, talking to someone, seeing someone, attempting to get someone. So clarifying this Fool card, we have the Magician. So it definitely felt real, okay? So please do not beat yourselves up for what transpired after. See, this makes sense, right? The Fool card along with the Knight of Wands, right? The Knight of Wands in this position and definitely gives me somebody who's fun. The Knight of Wands is a good time. With the Fool card, baby, it is a vibe. You hear me? Fun time, not a long time, but it's a good time nonetheless. And there we have that fire there again. So this is somebody who definitely felt like maybe you were down for whatever, or down for them, or that you were definitely feeding into, in their mind, what they were putting down. It definitely feels like a trap. It feels like a trap, but you've outsmarted them. Okay, this is not how it was ever gonna go, but it's most certainly what they were waiting for to happen, right? That pattern of behavior from the past. And I do feel like they're finding it very difficult to regulate themselves emotionally. We have the Five of Swords, right? So this is all stemming from abandonment wounds, abandonment issues, or just feeling like you're less than, okay, is what I should say. So it could be both of those or one or two of those, either one, right? Not really having the confidence, feigning confidence, right? Their confidence is superficial. It is not real. It's an illusion, right? You may have thought this person had their shit together, that they thought highly of themselves, but the truth of the matter is, because this Queen of Wands is what's clarifying this Ace of Swords, the truth is that they are very much so insecure, and this is why they have to behave this way. And the Four of Swords, right, is that pulling back. It's resting. It's taking a break. It's falling all the way the fuck back. It's disappearing sometimes, right? Especially with the Five of Pentacles clarifying it. Sometimes they ghost people. They do it in different ways. And it's always supposed to evoke people trying to come after them for the truth. People sacrificing and betraying their own self-esteem, their own confidence to come and see about them. And that is what fills their cup. And it's only temporary, right? So they're always longing for it. This will be a never-ending cycle is what I need to say, guys, right? I'm not saying that, well, we don't really know, right? If this is somebody who's now going to transform or what's going to happen in the future, we'll have to look into that. But for now, this looks like a never-ending cycle. Like, even if you were in a relationship with this person, I feel like it would be never-ending. You will always be proving yourself. There will always be tests that you don't know about, right? Like, they would just always continue to fuck with you. With the World card here, I feel like you've put an end to this for this individual. So they could have attempted, guys, to move on, right? Since you have not taken the bait. This is a supply that they need. They continue to long for it. So they may have tried to replace you. Start dating outside of you with the Seven of Cups here, right? Meeting new people. Trying to quickly replace that energy that you surprisingly stole away. That's what they're saying, not me. Okay, yep. So we have under the Chariot is the Seven of Swords. A thief. A thief that's an air sign but not a fire sign. They pegged you entirely wrong. So they've been on a mission, okay, to try and replace this, and they're stuck. Their mojo is gone. It's not coming off the same anymore. So they feel like you've messed it up. You've messed up, you know, the groove, the pattern. They don't have the clarity that they're requiring in order to just move on to somebody else and try to accomplish this filling of their cup elsewhere. So I feel like that will definitely put a battery in their back to think that they need to come see about you instead. The pride is what's holding them back, so they're just waiting. And they're also nervous about re-inflicting this abandonment wound or this rejection. It would lead to the 10 of Swords. 10 is the end, okay? That's that on that. We got 2 10s that popped out. 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands. So it is definitely like a catch-22 or Russian roulette. I don't know. I think catch-22 is better, right? Like either way they lose, right? Because they're not really able to pull anyone else. So that cup has not been filled. All right. That toxic brew that they long for is not being fulfilled. The more that they think about it, the more that they recognize that it last was filled prior to you. You never filled that. You never filled that role. They couldn't get you to do it. And they tried and tried and tried, and they have been failing. So I feel like people are repulsed by them energetically. So something energetically has occurred since they started fucking with you. With the World card, it's ending, it's taking a shift. World card does signify a new cycle, new things that come. Did they necessarily want new things? No, they did not. They were very happy with the way that things were going. It was working for them. Change is inevitable. That's the phrase that I'm hearing. So this is something that they are now learning, or that they are getting more acquainted with. There is a great deal of fear. I'm hearing deathly fear. You're like, who dying? Their ego is definitely going through something. It's sickly. Hanging on by a strand, bitch. It's on life support. That ego of theirs. So this is why they're not able to just come towards you, right? This is why they're not able to just say something. I feel like they are coming to their wits' end though, right? The heavier it gets, the heavier it gets, the heavier it gets. So you need to prepare yourself for this communication, this resurgence, this movement towards you. This person is not dumb is what I will say, right? They were dumb for doing this. They do dumb shit, but they're not necessarily dumb as fuck, okay? So strategizing, I would not put that past them. They feel this is desperation, right? They will get very desperate momentarily here. But I feel like for now they're fighting it. 5 of Swords, right? Because coming towards you could either, if they have the perfect plan, it can signify them being able to get you the way that they needed to and be themselves again, right? Get back to the normal, their normal. Or it could signify killing their ego and a new normal occurring, which they are definitely scared of, is what I'm hearing. So they're waiting. They're waiting in the wings and they're plotting. So let's go over to the extended, okay? We're going to dig in over there. I want to actually really see where this goes. We're going to make sure you're protected. So we're going to dig in to see what is going on with this person, what they actually have planned, what their next steps are going to be, how they're going to do it, when they're going to come in, all of these things so that you can be prepared, okay? First and foremost is I will look to see if there have been any transformative energies. Have they transformed? Have they awakened? And that will let us know if the plot is just thickening, like if there's been a plot twist and this person has actually changed and shifted. I will look to see what it is that they want with you. What are their intentions, right? Why are they here? Why the fuck are you here, bitch? I want to know. Okay, you didn't get invited. I didn't invite you. Aquarius didn't invite you. Why are you here? All right. I also want to know how you need to energetically approach your next cycle in order to only attract those higher vibrational frequencies, okay? Healthy people, healthy relationships, people who are on your same wavelength, people who are going to be able to promote your growth, your goals, and your trajectory. Nobody that's going to be taking you back, and no more lessons that you've already learned, okay? We want to get away from that. We'll also look into new love, okay? Because I do see this 9 of Pentacles here, so as well as the Lovers, clarifying that. So you both may have been trying to actively move forward, of course, with the Chariot here. Let's see if anybody in the near future, is worth it, right? In the new. And we'll get advice as well. So please, without further ado, click the like button, as well as the subscribe button and the notification bell. All right, I'm going to put the link for the extended reading down below in the description box. I'm going to see y'all over there. Let's go.